Alright, so today's video, I'm going to be sticking the Ultimax 10 in the back of my car just temporarily. I'll be powering it with power and the inbuilt amplifier on the back just to get some bass in there and experience what that's like. But before we get started with this video, I'm going to be starting a second channel and it's going to be the first link in the video description. So please go down there, subscribe to the channel, show it some support because I'm going to be uploading everything besides speakers on that channel. So Doublesome can stay exactly how it stays right now, exclusively for speakers only to keep everyone happy, and I'm going to start a second channel which will have everything else on it. So if you're interested in other things that I'm doing, it could be anything from woodworking to cars to God knows, building tables. I really don't know what I'm going to do on it yet. To anything I am doing that filming that isn't speaker related will be on that channel. So go and subscribe to that, get that channel some subs right now. But with that being said, guys, let's go stick the Ultimax in the back of my R36. Alright, so I've now got the sub in the car, so let's run the wires through the little door just there and hook this subwoofer up. Alright, so I've now got the sub in the back of the car, so what I'm going to quickly do is go down to my stereo down here. I don't know why my car beeps like that sometimes, and we're going to go into the bass and we're just going to turn this down a little bit. So because I'm running it through a little splitter down here, what I want to do is turn down the bass going to the door speakers, that way they don't have to work too hard. So what I'm going to do now that that's turned down, we'll go back to media here and we're going to play some songs and hear how the sub sounds. I will repeat, this is only temporary. As you can see, I'm just running electrical cables back through the door there, so definitely not a setup that's going to last a while because I can't drive the car anywhere like this. But with that being said, this might be the indication whether or not I want to stick a sub in the back of this car, because the stock speakers actually don't sound too bad. So let's hear how it sounds with the Ultimax. Alright, so there's the song we're starting off with. If the pitch changes really quickly, it's because I've changed the pitch to avoid a copyright claim. But with that being said, let's turn this up a bit and let's hear how this sounds. Do I really want to put a sub in this car? This is going to determine it. Oh, everything. Oh. Oh my God. I think I definitely need to put a sub in this car. That is just ridiculous. Man. One thing is definitely for sure in this car though, is everything rattles far less than what it did in the Liberty. Like, that is a ridiculous amount of bass right there, and the mirror is hardly even rattling. So definitely a big improvement as far as quality of the car, but I definitely need to stick a sub in this thing sometime soon. Let's play more songs. It's the craziest thing hearing how much flex there isn't out the back there, because I mean the sub is turned up really loud and the car is hardly flexing at all. It just goes to show, I mean, I might sound obsessed with this car and you'll see plenty more of it on my second channel, so again, go and subscribe to it. But the overall quality of this car, like the boot isn't even rattling, and there's a 10-inch in there on 500 watts working its absolute arse off, and it's hardly even shaking back there. The only thing that's shaking is the bottom of the bumper, where there is basically no support for it, which makes all the complete sense, and it's like that on every car. But anyway, let's play more songs, and I mean, I'm gonna maybe open the sunroof or something and we'll see if we can get some flex, because generally having a sub in a car, it's slightly louder when you've got some slight air openings for the sub to sort of breathe out, I guess. I don't know. Maybe that's just a high output SPL thing that I've seen it in videos, so let's just open the sunroof and let's see if that makes a difference to anything. Why don't we play the best decaf mix on YouTube? Let's see what these songs can do for the car. just legit no flex. Why? I don't get it. It's so loud. Oh, maybe a little down here. And that's it. And let's go in the car for a second. Let's see how loud this is. Still hardly any flex. Just here. You can hear that sort of clapping sound. That's about it. It's
Bitch, we skipped line. I remember reminiscing in the kitchen like
I am obsessed. Oh, see, this is my really sketchy setup here that I like bump it and it makes popping noises, or I stop it and it hums. But I'm obsessed with this car. I cannot get over it. Also, another thing that I will be adding to my second channel is exhaust stuff related to this car. Currently at the moment, if you remember in a previous video, I mentioned that I did 3-inch straight pipe and replaced the rear mufflers with the 3-inch straight pipe. Well, it was really droney and I took that off and put the rear mufflers back on, so it was back to the factory setup. I then decided that I wanted a little bit more note, so what I've done is changed out the middle muffler in this, the center suitcase, very common delete to do, and left the rear mufflers on there at the moment. But maybe, just maybe, because I still have flanges and bolts that I can swap it back over, maybe, just maybe, if this gets enough expression of interest, I'll bolt that 3-inch straight pipe back on the back here. So it'll have a 3-inch straight pipe from the resonators just below me back, and we'll be able to hear how freaking loud this car is. I mean, VR6s just have an incredible sound anyway. So if you're interested in that, let me know in the comment section down below. That'll be another video idea for the second channel, and that is the type of stuff that I'll be uploading there. So I'm gonna plug it again. Go and subscribe to that second channel. I'm expecting that channel to have a few, maybe like 1,000 subs or something like that by the end of this. I'm not too sure, but go on, go do it. You might be able to get some speaker stuff, who knows? Anything will come on that channel, so go and subscribe to that. But with that being said, guys, that's gonna be it for this video. I mean, the Ultimax sounds cool in the car. I need to put a sub in here eventually. I'm just a little bit skeptical of it because when I got the dash camera installed, yes, I know I could have done it myself. I didn't have the time, so I got someone else to do it. The car wouldn't start, and then I had computer issues with the car because the person had, I don't know. And I'm a bit skeptical of touching the electrical system in this car. I know plenty of people that have subs in these though, so I mean, it can't be too hard, but I will definitely get around to it one day. I promise that will become a thing. So with that being said though, guys, if you have enjoyed this video, subscribe to my channel. If you haven't already, subscribe to my second channel, because you haven't already, because it's literally only just come out today. So go and subscribe to it. With that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Catch you in the next one, and I'll see you then.